What's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to Let's Be Honest with the Honest RD, featuring me, your registered dietitian, your personal trainer, Brittany Payton, registered dietitian, here for you, ready to serve you. I am super excited because today we have another power-packed, super fun episode of this podcast, Let's Be Honest with the Honest RD. And y'all, we are about to have an amazing time. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and get to it. I want to get right to it and tell you what exactly we are about to be talking about today. All right. Are you ready? I know I'm ready. I'm ready. Today I'm going to be talking about, are you ready? I always ask you if you're ready. I know you're ready. So we're going to be talking about cheating. What? Cheating? So this podcast is supposed to be about health and fitness and nutrition. Why are we talking about cheating? I don't know. Let's go ahead and dig in. Let's figure out why we are talking about cheating today. All right. So we are going to talk about cheating today. So, you know, you've seen people before, they cheat on their taxes. We've seen people before, they cheat on their husband or their wife, their spouse, their partner. We see people that, cheat at work or they steal a few supplies out of the supply closet, a few too many. They cheat the time clock. We see people who cheat, clients in business, and they're really not great, and, entrepreneurs or business people. We also see the government, sometimes they cheat us out of some good leadership. All right. And then we get to the place where we're looking at ourselves, and I hear people often say, this is my cheat day, or I'm going to have a cheat meal. And I'm like, whenever I hear that, I cringe a little bit. I really cringe a little bit, because it's like, wait a second. So in any other situation in life, somebody's talking about cheating and openly, honestly, and just, hey, I'm out with it. I'm cheating. Deal with it. You're looking at them like, you said what? You're about to what? You're okay with that, right? So, in those situations, you're not okay with cheating. You're not okay with cheating different things in life. But ultimately, when it comes to your diet, you're okay with cheating yourself. And that, for me, blows my mind, because I'm like, wait a second, like, you're okay with cheating yourself? You're okay with cheating yourself and how you treat yourself? So I want to talk today about, like, some reasons why people have that good old saying of, this is my cheat day, this is my cheat workout, this is my cheat thing that I'm doing. Okay, so when it comes down to reasons why people cheat, are you ready to hear my top 3 reasons? Might be 4. 3 reasons why people cheat. Okay, my top 3 reasons why people cheat. Excuse me. Top 3 reasons why people cheat. Number 1, they are not happy with their current lifestyle, and they don't see it as something they want to do long term. Like, think about it. A lot of times people are looking forward to that cheat day because they're doing something that's totally not longevity, something that they can't do for a long period of time, something they don't want to do for a long period of time. They're like, yeah, I'll do this so I can either lose weight, or I'll do this so I can change something with my health or whatever, but it's not a long-term thing. They're doing this temporarily. So they're looking at, okay, I got to have a cheat day every once in a while so I can still let my hair down and really enjoy myself. And so they're ultimately really not happy with the lifestyle choices or changes they've made for themselves. Maybe they're doing a crazy diet and they're like, I can't eat like this forever, or I'm really unhappy eating like this, so I got to have at least one cheat day to make it worth it, or to give me a little bit of leeway, or kind of get off my back so I can kind of really do what I want to do. And then, they don't see this long term. A lot of times when it comes to diets and certain lifestyle changes for some people, they don't see this as a long-term thing that they want to do. It's, hey, I got started, I'm doing it a little bit, I'm going to do this till I lose the weight, or I'm going to do this till I get my blood sugar down, I'm going to do this until I get my cholesterol down, I'm going to do this till I get ready for this competition. And then after that, all hell breaks loose and everything falls apart, and they're not doing it anymore. So ultimately, they're really not happy with the changes they've made to get to where they are. But at the same time, they don't want to stop it because they really want those results. All right. So that's one reason. That's the one of my number 1 reasons. Number 2 reason is, they really feel like healthy lifestyle is a punishment. What? So you feel like you're like in prison, or a healthy lifestyle is a punishment. I think we've all seen those stereotypical sitcoms where, you know, the guy and the lady are married, the husband and wife, they're married, but ultimately the big issue is like neither one of them are happy. Neither one of them are happy, and it sucks. And it's like, do you really want to live your life like that? Like, that's not a lifestyle that you really, really want to have. And oh, I'm going to get the old ball and chain. Really? Seriously? Like, that's not what you want. So ultimately, that commitment, they see that commitment to a healthy lifestyle almost as a punishment, just like in those TV series that we see where it's got benefits. It's got great benefits to be married and different things like that, but ultimately they see it as a long-term punishment. And so I think a lot of times people see it as a long-term punishment to be committed to themselves long-term, because the thing is, you get in and you do something for a while, and then it's like, all right, that's great, that's wonderful, and then they step out, and then they step in, and then they step out, but they're not committed to it. All right, so my third reason why people cheat, why people need that cheat day. All right. Third reason is you're looking for a quick, easy way to your goals. You're looking for the shortcut. How do I get there real quick? How do I get a little instant gratification? Get there real quick, and then move along. All right. So they're looking for that shortcut. All right. It's funny because I was talking to Micah. That's my daughter. I was talking to my daughter the other day, and I was trying to get her to clean up her room and match up some socks and do some other things like that and stuff. And that she'd done everything kind of halfway. Okay. Love you, Micah, but I'm telling on you now. All right. So she had done everything kind of halfway. And so she had kind of smoothed the bed over, but the sheet underneath was like all crumbled up. And then, you know, like she had put some of the clothes away, but she didn't hang them to the best of her ability. And she didn't do a good job. And so it was just kind of half done. And like her drawer, she just stuffed everything in there. So stuff was put away, but it wasn't done well. So ultimately, you know, she was looking for a quick fix because she wanted to do something else. She wanted to get back to having a little screen time or going outside and playing with a friend, but she wanted to have that ability to go do something fun or get to her goal, which was going to do something else. Okay. And so ultimately, a lot of times people cheat because they're looking for a quick fix. All right, I want to do this. I want to do it quick. And so I'm going to be kind of punishing to myself. I'm going to be restrictive to myself for a long period of time or a little bit of time so I can get to where I want to go. But then they're like, I can't live this life like legit for a long time because it's rough, y'all. It's rough. So I'm going to put a few little cheat days in there. I'm going to put a little cheat days, you know, a couple of cheat days here and there, a couple of cheat meals here and there. So that way I can feel better about what I'm doing and I'm not totally beating myself up. Okay, so ultimately you're looking for a shortcut or a quick, easy way to do it, but you're finding out there is no shortcut, which I always tell Micah, there's no shortcut to doing things the right way. There's no, as my health teacher in high school would say, there's no free lunch. There's no free lunch. There's nothing free. You're not going to get anything for nothing. There's nothing for nothing out there. You got to put a little bit of work in if you're wanting to get a little bit of results. Okay. If you want to get a lot of results, you're going to have to probably put a lot more work in. And that's just what it comes down to. You're going to have to be committed. You're going to have that discipline and stuff, but there's no shortcut. There is no shortcut. All right. So, you know, remember when you're cheating, okay, you're only cheating yourself. You're only cheating yourself. Whether you're cheating yourself out of, you know, making good decisions long term, or you're cheating yourself out of just really making some good decisions to where you could say, all right, I don't want to do a full on diet. I don't think that's really right for me, but I really need to attack maybe some things that are going on, because ultimately you're cheating yourself by doing this to yourself. Because the thing is, you're going to do it, you might get a few results for a little bit of time, and then after that you're going to go back. And I mean, that doesn't feel good. That's like saying, hey, look, I want to buy you a house. All right, let's work real hard. We're going to go ahead, save up for this house, and you know, be really aggressive with our budget, and then we buy the house, and then after that we lose the house. But then in a few months we buy the house again, or buy another house again, and then we lose that house. And because of good behavior versus bad behavior. So you do really good with budgeting. You do really good with putting your money together and saving up and getting things going. And then after that, you have some bad habits that creep back in and stuff, because it's not a lifestyle change. It's not a change that you've made for yourself long term. And then next thing you know, what are you doing? You are getting back to the old you. And that stinks. That stinks, to get back to the old you. And so you don't want to do that. You don't want to to shortchange yourself like that, because you wanna make sure that you're not cheating yourself. All right. So I like to tell people this in my boot camp class: don't cheat yourself, but treat yourself. All right, y'all, say it with me: don't cheat yourself, but treat yourself. Right. So don't cheat yourself, but treat yourself. What do I mean by that? Right. What do I mean by that? So we talked about the reasons why people cheat. I want to talk about some ways that you can get out of cheating yourself and you can get back into treating yourself. Okay. Because that's important. That's really, really important for you to treat yourself instead of cheat yourself, because you totally deserve it. You totally deserve it. You totally deserve to reach your goals. You totally deserve to get to the place where you want to be, where you get to the health level you want to be at, get to the physical fitness level you want to be at. You deserve to get there. If you have reasonable goals, I don't see why you can't do it, right? But at the same time, instead of punishing yourself, punishing your way there, or getting kind of half results, or being halfway committed to yourself, I would say let's go ahead and figure out how you can fully do this and do it well. All right. So let's talk about how to treat yourself and not cheat yourself. So number one, okay, think about how to find your happy medium. So instead of going all in on a crazy diet where you're cutting everything that you like, love, and even love to smell out of your diet, okay, think about how you can find your happy medium. Okay, find your happy medium. What is it that you like to have, but maybe you have too much of it? You know what I mean? So how can we have this in healthy ways and make sure that we're not overdoing it? Because I think that's so important that you're finding that happy medium, because it's so rough to do full restriction all the time, beat yourself up, can't do this, can't do that. But then on the flip side of things, you know, you're going crazy and you're having whatever you want and you have no guidelines and you have no kind of, you know, control over yourself, no discipline for yourself. Because the thing is, it takes a little bit of discipline and commitment. So you got to find that happy medium, that place in the middle where you can have what you want and have what you need. I forget what movie was this. I think it was The Great Debaters. And it says you got to do, let me see, wait. I'm about to mess it up. You got to do what you want to do what you need to do so you can do what you want to do. I might be saying it wrong, but you got to do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do. Either way it goes, you get what I'm saying, right? So you got to do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do. So doing the right thing, you can do the right thing alongside of having a little bit of fun with food, but not going overboard. So you got to do what you got to do. Okay. So number two way to treat yourself and not cheat yourself. Are you ready? All right. So take the junk food off a pedestal. Take the junk food off of a pedestal. What do you mean by that? What do I mean by taking the junk food off of a pedestal? I think a lot of times when it comes to cheat days, you're looking at maybe some junk food, whether it's cookies, cake, ice cream, whatever it is, or maybe sushi's your thing, or you've gotten into this real big no carbs ever kind of diet or lifestyle because you think carbs are what's destroying your life. And what you do is you take all those things out of your diet and stuff. But the thing is, what you've done is you've put it on a pedestal. It's like, say, for instance, you work for Oprah. Okay. I mean, we all know Oprah. Oprah's like, right? Exactly. Like everybody would love to, or most people I would say, would love to meet Oprah, work for Oprah, you know, benefit from Oprah's, the O effect. Okay. So, you know, with thinking about that, if you worked with Oprah, the first time you met her, it'd be like, oh my God. You know, like you'd be like all starstruck and you'd be all fangirling and you'd be all crazy about it and stuff and like nervous and, oh my God, I hope I do all the right things and I hope I don't mess anything up and I hope I don't say anything crazy or, you know, trip over my shoes or my feet or, you know, whatever, you know. So you're thinking all those things. But when it comes down to it, let's say it's about a year later and you've been working for Oprah. Guess what? You are totally used to Oprah. You walk into Oprah's office, hey girl, what's up? What do we need to do today? Maybe you're not like totally like that, but you've relaxed. You've taken that, you know, stardom away from her and she's become a real person. She's become normal. She's become regular. She's become a regular part of your life. You know how to interact with her. You guys have developed a rapport and a relationship and it's not crazy anymore. It's not like, oh my God, what am I doing? But you're good. You're good. You are totally good. So with that, you're like, all right, well, it's Oprah. All right, what's the big deal? Like your friends are like, oh, still, oh my God. But you're like, I'm good. I got it. It's Oprah. No big deal. Same thing needs to happen with your food. When you put food in that kind of place where it's like, oh my God, that's cookies or ice cream, and every time I have ice cream I lose it a little bit, and I do the wrong things, and I don't eat well, or I have too much, or if it's a gallon in my house I gotta eat a gallon, or if it's cookies in my house I gotta eat all of them, or I can't just have one Pringle, or whatever it is, I eat too much of whatever it is, or you feel like you're controlled by that thing, and because you restrict it so much, when you do get in the presence of it, you don't know how to act. Because guess what? You haven't taught yourself how to act, how to have a good, healthy relationship with that food. So, it's natural for you to be all messed up. And I mean all messed up when it comes to dealing with those things. So, okay, how do we deal with that? Put it in your diet on a regular basis, and have small amounts. Okay? If you like cookies, all right, for me, I like a homemade cookie. All right. I want it from a certain place. And okay, I'll tell you all my secret. Okay. So Panera Bread makes a kitchen sink cookie that is like amazing to die for, but they also make a berry oatmeal cookie, and I love either one of those. Right. But they make them fresh every day, and they're really, really good. And if I get one of those cookies, I'm good to go. But that's every so often I have it. I may not eat the whole thing. Okay. Because it's not like, oh my God, it's a cookie, but it's something that I'm used to having. I can have it ever so often. I give myself that permission. Okay. I'll say that again. I give myself that permission to have that cookie, and know that cookie will not ruin my life. If that one cookie for a couple of 100 calories takes my life and like totally ruins it, or 100 calories, or however many calories it is, whichever one I'm having, and it totally ruins my life, and like I gotta go buy like 3 size bigger pants after that, all right, there's a bigger problem than that one cookie. It's a way bigger problem than that one cookie, and you need to really handle that. Okay. And if you need help with handling that, you can call me. But anywho, it's just, you got to remember that a lot of times that one thing, or that one small thing, or that one time where you have something, it's not going to ruin everything. It's not going to ruin everything. So learn how to interact with that food in a healthy way. Okay. And so number 3, remember, there is no shortcut. I'm going to say it again. There's no shortcut. There's no shortcut to healthy living. There's no shortcut to a healthy lifestyle long term. There's no shortcut to being fit. There's no shortcut to being healthy. There's no shortcut to any of that stuff. It is not an overnight thing where I eat this one thing, or I drink this one magical shake, or I take this one pill, or I do whatever I got to do this one time or for this week, or I do this smoothie fast, or this smoothie shake cleanse, or whatever it is for a little period of time, and then I don't ever have to do anything like that again. Because the thing is, long story short, you have to handle the issues. You got to handle the issues. And if the issues are how you're eating, you got to handle that, because that one little shake ain't going to do it, or that shake all week ain't going to do it, because you still got those bad habits lurking under the surface. Okay. So remember, there's no shortcut. You got to get down there. You got to dig in, dig deep, pull off the layers. You know what I mean? Like an onion, like if you watch Shrek, the onion, you got to pull back the layers and figure out what's under there that's really causing you to be tripped up. Okay. So what I want to challenge you to do, first off, I want to say thank you for listening to Let's Be Honest with the Honest RD with your registered dietitian and certified personal trainer, Brittany Payton. I am super excited to serve you at an amazingly high level. And if anything, and we're not finished yet, y'all, if anything that I've said to you today has resonated with you, I want you to write it down, make a goal to yourself, and do something about it. Okay. Make a goal to yourself and do something about it. But also too, if anything resonated with you while you're listening to this podcast today, I want you to screenshot it from whatever device that you're listening to. Or if you're listening to it wherever, just take a screenshot, and I want you to post it on your page, your social media page, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, wherever you post. And I'd love for you to tag me in it. The Honest RD. I'm only on Instagram and Facebook, so I guess you can only tag me on those 2 places, but tag me and let me know what you're listening to, what resonated with you, what stuck with you, and encourage your friends to listen along, encourage your family members to listen along. We're trying to change lives here, one life at a time, one podcast at a time, one topic at a time. And if it's anything, and I mean anything that you want to hear more about, you want me to talk about, you want to talk about with me on our podcast, on this podcast, what I want you to do is message me, email me. You can go to my website at thehonestRD.com. okay, where you can listen to these podcasts, but also, and the previous podcast as well. But also what you can do is you can go ahead and you can contact me with any information, and then you can also, any information, questions, or concerns that you have. But then you can look at the programs that I have. So if you are like, you know what, I really need to get my stuff together. I need to get my life together, but I need a little help doing it. I need somebody to give me a little good kick in the pants so we can move right along and get things together. And maybe you don't know how to make that change and dig in deep, and you don't know where to start digging, or you don't know how to eat healthier, or you're the constant starter over and you're tired of cheating yourself and you're ready to treat yourself. I want to help you treat yourself with kindness and love and care, and treat your body how it deserves to be treated. And with doing that, I want to serve you with my programs, so that way you can get to a place where you really appreciate yourself, you appreciate your body, you appreciate everything that you have to offer through your body, and with that you soar like never before. Okay, so from there, what I want you to do as we close out today, all right, I want you to create a constant commitment to your health, to being kind to yourself, to loving yourself, to caring for yourself, to caring for your body, to caring for your journey, knowing that it's not a destination, but it's a journey. Healthy living is not a destination. Anybody who lives healthy, they do it not just for 2 weeks and then they go back to doing whatever they were doing before, but this is a lifelong journey for them, just like it's a lifelong journey for you. So I encourage you and challenge you to stay committed, stay on track. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination, and you don't deserve to be cheated on in any part of your life, right? So definitely don't cheat on yourself with your own, nutrition and health habits. So today, if you say it with me, raise your right hand, say, I will no longer cheat. I will no longer cheat on myself because I deserve so much better. So I won't cheat myself, but I will start learning how to treat myself and doing it more often. So treat yourself with the loving kindness and care that you totally deserve. And stop judging yourself, stop punishing yourself, stop restricting yourself, but get faithful and stop cheating. So I want to say thanks so much for tuning in to Let's Be Honest with the Honest RD, your registered dietitian and certified personal trainer, Brittany Payton, who is here to serve you at such an amazing level. And thanks so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next week.